Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this episode we are going to Bushcraft Show 2024. As you can see, bin bags and beer is ready to go, so I'll see you there. We have arrived, so we're just gonna be driving around and trying to find where to park ourselves. So we made our choice, so this is where we are going to be. Under the tree. Hi Dan. Under the tree. Is the beer cold?
It is cold.
Yeah.
And we were insulted by security, weren't we? We've entered the VIP camping area, the quiet area, where the wealthy... Sorry?
Yeah.
You said I'm not wealthy? You've no idea.
No.
I could
Anyway.
be a millionaire.
Could be.
Fucking rude.
So well, tent is pretty much set up. Had a bit of a technical difficulty, didn't we? It was a little bit wonky, a wonky donkey, but it is all set up. Hold on. There we are. All good. No longer wonky. Apart from a wonky donkey. So I think there'll be time for beer. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's get these guy ropes on first.
Yeah, we need to get the guy ropes first before we have beer. I'll see you when we have beer. So, beer time. Yeah, we're just, beer break. We have a little bit of sunshine, and we've got the panel up, and we are taking just a little bit of something, but we're not sure.
But we've arrived with 100% on our solar
100%,
generator.
yeah,
so,
which is really good.
And cold beer.
Really good, really good. So that's where we're the front. Hold on, turn you around. So, wanted to say credit to All Powers for we're having this right now, and we have 17 watts in, 18 watts in. That is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, for
That
being
is-
overcast.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So that's one of those I did the review of the other day. Very happy.
I say.
So we are now going to have a look and tidy up our gazebo thing, and we're going to say hello to the rest of prepping people. So let's go. So there we are. People are getting ready. So we see our little tiny measly little tent over there, and the really bright orange tent of somebody else. So there's people are just getting set up now. You can see the weather is really not looking keen, is it, Dad?
No.
But whoop, mind the step up there. So yeah, so we've got my little beigey tent there. We've got Lee next door, and then first events straight after. So that's what we have. My tent looks so tiny.
Yes.
Tiny. So there we are. So guys, here we had a little walk. Not everybody's set up yet, unfortunately, just a lot still to go, but it is like literally 5:10 and it's getting a little bit nippier. It is going to be 8 degrees tonight, which is we're actually quite prepared for, because last year we slept and it was 5 degrees at night. So if you watch the video, have a look. It was absolutely freezing. We did take an extra warm blanket, didn't we? Not blanket, but extra warm duvet. And yeah, of course, as a princess, I'm still taking a mattress anyway. So hopefully we're going to have a bit of a cozy night. Last year we had somebody use the park next to us and then come in and turn the engine on, which was really frustrating. We couldn't really get any proper sleep, to be fair. But if I just turn the camera around, I'll show you what we have there. So there's Daniel hunting for some beer again, Dan, or? Right, so this is what we got so far. A few people have arrived, but it is bare. But at the moment, it's mainly just traders and just a few people. And we are in the VIP area. We'll see it's very not a lot of people about, to be fair, but again, tomorrow is the main day, so, and the weather is nice, so we expect it to be very, very busy. So as it is now, guys, after 5 o'clock, it's time to get our dinner ready, and hopefully we're gonna have less issues than we had last year, where one decided to put a, what was it, a wood burning barbecue on the top of the tarpaulin and the table. So
You have to bring that up again.
yeah, I'll have to bring that up again. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing the same thing again. So nonetheless, we're going to be cooking. So we're going to get set up and I'll show you what we're cooking. So guys, food. All right, we are having steak today, and have a look at this, right? Superb idea of mine is to arrange our food in here. Welcome to Anna's food. This is all the non-fresh foods that we've taken, including the tins and obviously other bits. So the dilemma is, right, the potatoes. I have tin potatoes and I have those potatoes, and the tin potatoes are here. And then I have fresh potatoes. And the dilemma is, right, the dilemma is which potato is the best potato to have with the steak. Well, one would think it's actually probably fresh potato, but we are cooking on a camping gas stove. So which potato is then? Which potato do you think we're going to have? Fresh potato, tin potato, or that potato?
That potato.
Not a fresh potato.
We have fresh potatoes.
We have, I just said it, we have fresh potato. Men doesn't listen.
Well, let's do fresh then.
But the whole thing is you have to peel them and...
What? Well, we'll go with these then.
But we do have fresh potatoes.
Well, unless you're peeling.
I don't know, we're fine now. But the whole thing, guys, with the prep is like, you know, say 2 is 1, 1 is none. So I've had 3, so whatever that makes it. So the option is, the choices are here. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my preparations. You see, the it's a pull-out Meals on Wheels, basically, isn't it? With meals in the drawers. I have the forks and knives here. I've got wooden forks and wooden knives. I have real knife, real forks. I will have fresh eggs laid by chickies this week. We have some kappa soups. We have tins for breakfast and sausages. We literally have a very good selection of stuff. And of course, we, instead of a shit coffee, we're going for a coffee bags, because this is all we can have. And I've got some popcorn, which I might... Oh yeah, and the shit cheese, of course. Popcorn, yeah.
This is the coffee bags, is because we're in the wealthy area of the campsite.
Yes. We almost weren't allowed because we weren't wealthy enough, apparently.
Well, he assumed we weren't wealthy.
Yes, it
It's
bags
like, well,
Daniel all
don't
the time.
make an assumption.
It bags him because it's been basically said that we are Billy no mates. No. Whatever. Anyway, assumption has been made that one should not come in this area because one was not suited. Yet we're here. So anyway,
big up yours.
Anyway,
To the security man.
The point is, we're gonna cook. So
Yes.
the potato choices are probably fresh potatoes because it's probably first day, and the steak. So let me get all the stuff out, and we're gonna cook my steak. Ladies and gentlemen, we have set everything up. I've got all my lovely frying pans up, and believe this or not, I was going to make this video as a Truman Show, if you ever seen this film with Jim Carrey, when everything was an advertisement or advertisement, depending. Nonetheless, anyway, this is not how it's going, but anyway, I've got all the stuff out, and we're gonna have a steak and potatoes and mushrooms. So I've got everything out, we're ready to film and cook. And I said to Daniel, let's get the steaks out, and guess what, guys, right? Rock bloody solid, because we've forgotten to take them out of the cooler box. I've made so much effort to make sure that one's meat is very much preserved, because we have sausages for tomorrow morning and hopefully tomorrow's lunchtime. So I've put some ice packs, and I made a massive big bag of ice, solid bag of ice, to put on the top to keep stuff cold. However, because we only had about 15 degrees today, things didn't really didn't want to defrost that easily, hence we have literally 2 lots of solid steaks. So now the time is rumbling, it's literally 5:30 right now, and we can't have dinner because the steaks are still frozen. So we're gonna sit down, have another glass of wine, and wait for the steaks to defrost, and we're gonna cook a little bit later. So we'll see you a little bit later. So guys, we tried everything, including putting the steaks under a little bit of a gas shelf that we have over there. So one come up with a very clever idea and one hopes it's going to work. So I'm going to take an onion, right? And my idea is I'm going to cut a really chunky monkey slice of an onion, okay? Because the point is we don't really want to wait for a couple of hours because we're absolutely starving. My idea is, right, hear me, and I do hope it works. I'm going to put a couple big pieces of onion like this on here and pack the steak, put them on the top of the onion, put the lid on, okay, and put it on the small gas, and hoping that the heat from the internally will kind of defrost the steak quicker, and having the onion underneath means the steak not going to be touching the frying pan. That means not going to be getting brown and hopefully not overcooking when we actually come to after we defrosted it basically. So I'm going to give this a go and we'll see what happens. I shall proceed. So 40 minutes later, come and have a look. It's actually worked. Right, come and look, come and show them, okay? So, look at that. Steak is, yes, we got a little bit teeny weeny bit there that started cooking, but that's okay. It worked, it's actually worked. And my potatoes, which I've done outside the camera, okay, are now cooked and steaming. So, next thing is to do is we're gonna pre-cook the mushrooms, okay, and the tomato, and then after they're done I'm going to put them with the potatoes and we're going to chuck on the steak. So that's what I'm going to do next. We had a whiskey, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did, and
a bottle of white wine,
between us
bottles
two,
of
that's
beer.
Okay,
And I can still hold this
okay.
level.
Yeah, anyway,
bad.
so as it goes now, we are pretty much ready to put the steak in. So I'm not going to show you putting the steak in, but I probably will show you a little one just to see what the plate looks like after we've served it up. As a being a little princess, I've decided this time to upgrade our camping thing to a very lovely plastic little plates with the little trimmings. Very British, I think. Last time I had some bamboo plates. They were a little bit, you know, a bit small, but
they're a little bit tea party, aren't
a
they?
little bit tea party, yes. They are pink, as fitting with the Anna's Lifestyle logo, but nonetheless, this is what we are having our steak on. So I'm gonna proceed of cooking our steak, unfortunately on the camping gas frying pan rather than a real fire like we did last year with some incident which you've heard already, but I'm repeating this because I have had a drink, and basically that. So I'll see you when we're having or showing you a picture of our dinner. And
Cheers.
Dinner now is ready. So this is day one of dining at the Bushcraft Show 2024. How's your steak?
Rare.
Rare?
Beautiful.
Is it good? Oh yeah, okay. That is perfection.
Well,
Well done me. Well
not
done
bad.
Anna chef.
I like it.
Yeah,
It's good for me.
that's a good picture. This is like, it's glistening. The light is perfect. Wowzin.
Right, do you mind?
Okay.
I want to eat.
Yes. I shall leave you in peace, yes. So the evening entertainment, which we're not attending,
New.
but we're miserable. We're just cold with the
Whiskies.
plastic whiskey glass. Yeah. Oops. So yeah, it's a bit bigger. It's a bit better. Simply with things up there. Very uneven ground.
Oh yeah, proper. You have to look where you're walking.
Yeah.
Without
Amongst
phone.
the stuff, but look at that. It's like pushing 9 o'clock and it's cleared up a little bit, isn't it? Our solar panel taking like 3
Bloody
watts.
cold, though.
It's still cold, yeah.
It is.
So that's new.
10 degrees.
No, that wasn't there last year.
So if you are a millionaire, you could buy one of those.
Yeah. It's more like 100 grand, isn't it?
Who knows?
So, ladies and gentlemen, you might hear the evening entertainment. We didn't particularly say enjoy that much, but nonetheless, anyway, that just maybe us being picky. Anyway, nonetheless, we are in the tent now, and it's like 9:20 and we're absolutely buggered. We're really tired and want to go to sleep. We had early night, really long drive, and we just simply had enough and we need to rest. So we have a bottle of JD. As you will see, this is total upgrade from last year McKay's. Yeah? Yeah, this was, we made a choice.
Been knocked out the
Yeah,
park.
yeah. And for anybody who wonders, look at that. This is double bed. Well, it's actually 2 single beds, but pushed together, and we have the bed sheet and a throw and a tent top duvet. king size actually, and a king size throw, so we are well settled. So Mr. Daniel now assembling a mini table, which was featured in the last preppers haul video, so we can have it as a bedside table and put the phones in. So let me show you that one. Oh, sure, hold on, here we go. Yeah, awesome. Yep, so that's that. So guys, all we're gonna do, we're gonna get ourselves prepared for the bed, have a nightcap, and I shall see you tomorrow morning at the show. Bless you.
Thank you.
And good night. Oh, that's the Truman Show. Truman Show part that I was going to say is good morning,
good evening, good night.
If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Good morning, peeps. I just wanted to model my look, the camping look. Okay, see? Is that good? Yeah, amazing quality. Don't judge me. Anyway, we slept really well tonight. 10 talk duvet worked really well, and I slept with the arm out. And you know, if you get really cold at night, you know what that means. That means we're really toasty, which I was really happy about, weren't we?
Yeah.
So it's a bit overcast today, but we're still hoping to keep up the beer fridge with some solar panels and hopefully do some reviews anyway. And what?
I've got a headache though.
I got a headache, yeah. Somebody decided to drink wine and whiskey and just couldn't take it, bless him. Oh, never mind, eh? Well, I guess what we'll have to do now is to sort out a really nice full English, so I'll get myself sorted out into a more presentable attire for camera, and we'll be cooking breakfast. Breakfast time! So, for breakfast we're having full English. So, mushrooms on a go, we have some leftover lovely potatoes, which you might have seen from yesterday. We have some lovely bacon, which is really cold still. We have some sausages, and we have, of course, home fresh eggs, and we're having baked beans. So very much looking forward to this. So get this cooking, and we need to be at the stand in about an hour and a half, so we better hurry up. So guys, breakfast all finished. We're now going to our tent and basically set the rest of it up for beginning of the show. So I've got my little setup. Here we go. So be talking about the basics of food preservation. It's all hiding in the shade right now because it is very sunny. Look at that. Awesome. So that's what we've got. Andrew. Got Lee next door. And yeah. Right, so peeps, I have done my presentation. We have listened to other people doing presentations, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Including the Steve from Everyday Prepper, which talked about quite interesting about some solar. I learned something, and about radius. We learned something new. That's really good. There's a few things other people we heard. That was pretty okay. It was feels like it was a bit much more entertaining than it was last year. It was a little bit more going on, wasn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So we're pretty happy. It's funnily enough, I managed to do a video review for my solar panels, like I've meant to be doing, in between the sunshine, and it's gone cloudy and it's suddenly sunny again. So it's kind of really good. But there's a big but. Tonight from 2 o'clock it's meant to be heavy rain, and we literally have a chances of thunder from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock tomorrow. So we're really not looking forward to that, and it's meant to be bloody windy. So we're scared about my little tent, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because I'm meant to be doing my presentation again tomorrow, and it's like, oh, let's hope my tent's still standing, not tent the gazebo, isn't it? So but yeah, it's not been great, not been too bad. Sorry, I said catch up with some couple of the preppers, and so yeah, anyway, so for dinner today, we were going to have burgers, right? The shit burgers, they're from the tin, but we still have fridge that worked, and the sausages are still okay. And we have a few sausages left. So today we're going to make some hot dogs with some rehydrated onions. And that's going to be that, because we don't want to waste them. Because if I don't have sausages today, they're just going to go eat them today or lose them, basically. So I had to have a shit burger for lunch tomorrow, probably. So that's that. But yeah, it's not been too bad of a day. It's gone actually very quickly today. So in the evening time, we'll hopefully they hopefully have some slightly better singing entertainment. So we're going to pop up there, have a look, and yeah, just see if we can meet up with some other people and share my banana wine, which I've promised. So yeah, we'll take it from there. So I shall catch you up later. So This is a face of a not a very happy man. Highlight of the video for some maybe, and certainly a bad highlight of a day today.
Yeah, so I got covered in urine. Not good. So we bought a second one of these camping toilets, the little porta potty ones. It's not the branded one. We got the branded one, which is really old actually. I've had it since I was a kid. My parents have anyway. And so we bought a second one for number ones in the tent. So when we wake up in the night, need a wee, we go for a wee.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been in the tent all day.
And it's been rather warm.
So I went for a wee. And you know when you pull the thing to release and to let it all go into the second chamber at the bottom? Yeah.
It exited, it's vomited
the
on you.
way.
It's vomited on Dan.
Exploded in there. It covered me and part of the tent in urine. So
It was
happy.
fucking disgusting, wasn't it?
Fucking disgusting.
Just imagine cleaning all this up. Good job, but it's a prepper. It's like tons of water, tons of cleaning, and yes, but
would you say
not.
that you are prepared to be exploded with your own urine as you know? Can you prepare for that? Really? No.
well,
Not really, no.
at least we had like a massive.
Shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. Piss happens clearly as well.
God, it wasn't shit.
But yeah, this is
oh no.
yes, but he does have
going
a really bad luck with the
Yes.
unfortunately with the toilet. So we went to Prague a few years back, and
Yeah, when we could afford it.
in a really posh hotel, and you picked up a toilet brush just to whatever for whatever
It
reason.
looked posh. I'm like, oh, look at that. The toilet brush looks good, doesn't it? And I picked it up and it was all
It
bleached.
fell off the wall, didn't it?
Oh, I can't remember.
It was fixed to the wall. He picked it up and it fell off the wall and somehow
deleted it from my
splattered back
memory.
and splattered back in his face. Unfortunately, Dan is
Yeah.
known as a shit master or the fucking toilet master anyway. Not that you really, maybe TMI for some
I
of you,
just
but
had bad luck.
yes, but we had to bring this to your attention, guys, because this is unfortunately the joys or unjoys of camping. So anyway, we're too late for dinner, so we're going to be
Yeah,
cooking
and I
our
got
hot
a
dogs.
bug crawling up my leg.
Yeah, nice.
Get off.
Anyway, see you later. Ladies and gentlemen, there's another highlight of the day, and I thought the shit was over for today, but clearly it is not. One is preparing some hot dogs with some dehydrated onions, and I just boiled some water and rehydrated my onions whilst I come to drain them and actually use the sieve, and I just gently pushed the onions through. The sieve just snapped at me, and this is what I was left with. This is massacre of dehydrated onion, and guess what? More than freaking 50%. It's 50% in the pot and 50% there, and this is what happened. Unfortunately, as a prepper, I do not have a second sieve. One was not expecting to sieve to snap at me. So there we are. Note to self: you use the 2 is 1 and 1 is none in every single thing you take with you camping. So there we have it. So we just had our hot dogs.
Yes.
Just came out, and somebody is after what?
Cheers. Well, I'm sorry. Well, you don't feed me enough. What do you expect? I'm a grown
Hot
lad.
dogs. We had hot dogs, but I'll show you around quickly.
Don't.
It just seems to be far busier than actually was last year, isn't it? I know it's a bit warmer, a little bit warmer, but generally seems to be a little bit more people today. So there we are. So we're gonna see what the chips, see how much the chips are, shall we?
Let's go and have a look.
See you there.
Oh, we're on video.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second morning and it is a really wet one. I've got a little bit of croaky voice because, well, I don't know. It was a little bit chilly last night and maybe it was too much wine, I don't know. But nonetheless, we had a lot of fun. So, as you can see, it's pretty crappy today, isn't it?
Sorry.
So, it's pretty crappy today. So, on the way back,
Rained throughout the night.
yep. As you know, we popped in from, on the way back to popped in to go outdoors to pick up a gazebo because we know it's raining. So we now move the van. So we have a tent and a van for a gazebo. So we just got the freaking box out of the van, and it's not even the pop-up gazebo. It's the one that's like made of
poles and plastic pieces.
million pieces. So it's a bit disappointing because it's really meant to be hacking it down, and we really can't be asked to stand there. It's so bloody wet on the ground, isn't it? To make a pop-up gazebo with like 50 bloody pieces. So clearly we're not doing that, so I'm a bit disappointed. So we'll have to now move the van back closer to the tent and make do and cook under umbrella. So I'll let you know what we're having for breakfast. So breakfast in the rain, Mac. Right, we're having the leftover mushrooms, okay, got some eggs, got some beans, got the tomato which I didn't cook up yesterday. We have leftover bacon. My amazing tip I give you when the stuff, rather than in your cool box, rather than having those blue little freezer packs, right, I froze literally some water in one of the Ziploc bags, like a big chunk. It's still frozen and it kept my bacon cool, which is amazing, really amazing. The other one's defrosted, but that one's still there, so it's a really, really good tip. Anyway, digressing. I am trialing, you might have seen this from my preps before, is the sausages. They are ready-made sausages, but they look a bit better than the shit hot dogs, okay? So I'll let you know how that goes. December this year, okay, this is the date, so I'm, you know, we'll give that a go. Obviously, baked beans for the fry-up. Again, you'll see those roasty ones, okay? I've chosen the really thinly shredded ones, so we're gonna give that, oh, I've tried them, I know what they taste like, but it's a bit big one, but we shall enjoy that. And then we have, of course, our fresh eggs. So we'll be cooking this up, and we're hoping it's not really going to be pouring down with rain, because it's a little bit chilly, isn't it? It's a bit chilly. We're a tiny bit secluded, though. You've got to say, this is a pretty cool place to be, isn't it? Right under the tree, so we're well happy. So yeah, I shall be cooking this up, and I'll see you later in the show. Welcome to the Bushcraft Show 2024. Look at that. I'm going to show you that. See that? Yeah, I'm meant to be going out there in my stand with the food. I'm not going out there today. I'm the stand with the food. The tent is flooded. It's wet and it's horrible. This is what we have to deal with it. See? Unfortunately, this year today, second day, is not as glamorous. But here we are. Look at that cloud. I'm getting wet, so I'm gonna go under the tree. So it is the evening of day number 2, and you've just seen the clouds. We literally dodged the rain, didn't we? Well, no, we didn't dodge it. We got wet, we dodged it. We got wet, we dodged it. We got wet, we dodged it. And then now I can barely walk. Like literally, my feet are swollen.
They are.
It's been a lot of it's been a lot of walking and a lot of standing and a lot of talking, which was rather good. So we're now sitting there enjoying the some wine and the beverage, and we are soon to cook my shit burgers. Yep, you heard this correctly. If you follow this, you know I've bought some.
Are they grass-fed?
No, shit fed. Yes, we are having some burgers from the tin. Yep, I know, you heard this correctly. It's a weird thing. I bought this just to try because I knew we were going to be obviously without the fridge for, you know, due to the weather and stuff. So I'm going to cook shit burgers. But the good thing is we're going to have some fresh salad inside it and a fresh tomato. So that's kind of looking exciting. So I will show you in the end why I accomplished my attempt on a shit burger. I'll show you what it looks like. And if you haven't watched my Bushcraft volume episode 1 from last year, 2023, I had a what I called
Disaster.
No, it was a kind of shame what it was, but it's actually my thumbnail. Yeah, it was it was a bit disaster. It was very not tasty. So I've got a feeling that this one might potentially beat the kind of shame or shit kind. I can't remember what I called it. Oh my god, I can't remember. But if you watched it, you'll know it's literally of a thumbnail of me holding a cone of shame. Yeah, so it's pretty that. So let's see what happens with my burgers. I'll keep you posted. So yeah, I'm sitting in my secret bunker. No, sorry, I just beat it twat. No, it's actually on the way of trying to cook our shit burger, and it just literally started pouring down. That cloud you've seen earlier there, it's now approached within a space of like 5 minutes, and it's absolutely pouring it down. So as we do, we hide in the van. I've made a lovely little seating area that when I showed you the stuff that I make in the Faraday cage inside the van, which is a big massive metal tin, and we can sit in it, and our beer fridge is actually serves us as a coffee table. And this morning, funnily enough, it actually served us is a table to eat our breakfast. I think you can probably hear the sound of the rain hitting down. So we're basically like bushcrafting this in the van and sitting it out until the rain passes. Honestly, I don't think, well, we come from Wales, but this is a lot of rain. And camping in the rain, guys, it's a little bit fun, but it's somewhat annoying. It's chilly because with that rain, it's never the front, it comes a bit of wind and it suddenly becomes chilly. And we've been today from probably like 18 degrees to what feels like 10 degrees. It's cold and it's not very nice. And the wine, it's not really keeping me that warm. So I think the JD have to come out from the tent and make an appearance before dinner. So there we have it. So I shall update you when I'm able to cook my shit burger. Over and out. So guys, we're still dodging the rain. We're literally in and out of the bunker and out trying to cook it. In the meantime, the bottle of JD came really handy and we're enjoying this. So the whole point is we are cooking my shit burgers. I am really ashamed to say, but I am gonna give them a go and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. To make the shit burgers more acceptable, we're cooking some leftover potatoes from this morning in a pack, and we have actually fresh salad and fresh pickle. On the top of this, we're having some Hellmann's mayonnaise, and you ready for this? A burger relish. Okay, and I'm hoping that all of this gonna make the taste of this dog meat much more acceptable. So let's actually open this and see what the dog meat looks like. So if my glamorous assistant will come and approach, and we'll see what it looks like. I do excuse, or you do excuse me, because the rain is coming and going literally every 5 minutes. Right, you ready? I am so scared, and I'll be more scared to eat it. Ta-da!
What the fuck is that? Soup? That's tomato soup.
It's gotta be burger somewhere, right? Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay. Not all lost?
No.
Oh, but
I'll
Jesus.
tip that out on a plate. You're gonna smash them up.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, this is... Eat your heart out, fucking McDonald's, is it?
Yeah.
Look, see, a burger. They're much smaller than a tin, but... Okay, so, if Glamorous Assistant zooms out...
But quickly, look at all the nutritional value that's done.
Yeah. Fuck off. Right, okay. The whole idea they're meant to be in gravy, but that's fine. They will have a lovely brioche buns and a fresh salad. So we're just gonna wait for the rain to totally go away, potatoes to cook, and we're gonna assemble this lovely burger. As a prepper, I got to say, guys, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you because...
In the name of science.
Yes, £1.50, right, from Asda. Yes, in the name of science and in the name of preparedness, I'm gonna do this for you. So I'm gonna put a little picture of whilst we actually cooked it, because it's gonna be in and out type thing. So I'm gonna stop talking now, over and out, and I'll just paste this in there and I'll see you when I see you. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last final. This is Monday. This is a final day. The weather, it's not looking too bad, but it is very windy. And I mean windy and I mean cold. And another thing, just, I looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I don't think I ever looked so bad after 3 nights of camping. I just feel I just look like shit. I had more wrinkles appeared in the 3 days that we've been here than the past very many years of my life. So, but here we are. That's this camping, guys, for you. But nonetheless, we've been having fun. So we've met some nice, lovely people. So we obviously going to do another presentation today. So we're going to have a look around and yeah, well, I think we'll do our reflection sitting down session just before we set back. So I'll see you later. So guys, we're now on our way back. I haven't actually filmed a lot today. We've been super busy talking to loads of people and doing just a load of things anyway. But generally the whole 3 days actually just gone really fast. But we did have a really great time, didn't we? Which, as I said, we've met so many people, guys. It's just a brilliant event. The weather wasn't particularly that great, so I do apologize. The filming, it was just literally bits and pieces because we literally had a downpours at a certain time, so we had to sort of hide away. And it's no fun really filming in the rain anyway. But I'm hoping to kind of giving you just a little bit more of an idea of the fun that we had. I haven't really shown you a huge amount of walking around there, but it's more sort of based around kind of us having fun and messing around and obviously cooking, under rain and blah. So anyway, we'll hopefully somewhat enjoy this video, guys, and don't forget thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.